just recorded another one, so it's on the phone. I hold up here. I started thinking about what to do for a Facebook and Instagram ad for um, doing fitness programs for people, because that's what I want to do. I had an appointment with someone about a couple minutes away, and he found me on Instagram. And usually people find me on Instagram, they find me on the other apps before. A couple of pan through, but not that many. But this one, just Instagram, it's like, wow, that was weird. I don't even have an ad on. But this seems to be the closest to the typical client that I need. Because I had one that was a reference from, I guess it's his boyfriend, and it took a while for him to convince him. And then when I got to him, he wasn't even listening. And then it just, I was like, no, I'm not being your babysitter. You have to at least do the homework. You got this problem, this problem, this problem. I don't care how many hotels you're running or whatever. If you're a prick, you're a prick. So I just like, no. You have to do some work. He wasn't doing any. I was like, fuck this. So I don't want to be frustrated when I'm working with someone. So it has to be the right client. Now, if I do it here, where I live, is fine, and I can eventually work to online for others. But we'll see. So, charge $100. The first time we meet, we have a long discussion, and I try to figure you out, what it is you want, what it is I can help you with, what are your expectations, do I see that as a reality, you know, are we a good match? And if you've done a lot, people have already had trainers. This guy had a trainer, apparently moved in the same building as him, but he never followed up afterwards. So there we go. Yeah, so he gave me his program so I could take a look at it and either modify it or ditch it completely. I don't know. He's got like Tabata in here. I'm like, please, that is like 2017 shit. you know. But anyways, Tabata. Nothing against Japan. But anyways, so he already paid me, and the payment went to buying 2 pairs of sweatpants, because I always rip them in between, and I need them to teach CPR. I don't have time I can allot at the moment to sew all my sweatpants up, so buying more. But I'm at Marshall's. It was still expensive. So anyways, so then the second day, a week later, I go over the exercises with you. You know what I mean? So we get you started, and we set up objectives, and we did already. This guy, because like this guy, this former trainer said he was wanting him to do everything at one time. I'm like, come on. Let's set the goal, a realistic goal. He wants to lose 10 pounds. I'm like, okay, if you have compulsive eating when you get anxious, this is what we got to work on. While we up your exercises, make sure you're doing them right. But then, try to reduce the amount of compulsive eating as much as possible. He's with therapists, and he's got diabetes, and he's got hypoplasia. Is that what it was? I have to look that up. So, but he likes the challenges of certain with a beginning and an end date and looking forward to the next routine. I'm like, okay, that I can do that, you know, that works. And if you're doing this stuff on your own, apparently he thrives on that, and he actually gets better and does it on his own. So that's perfect. The worst thing to do is to give a program to someone who doesn't work out, who doesn't like to work out, who's not at that stage yet. The last client was, but he just wasn't. You know, we weren't. He didn't have a book. He didn't have this. Then why are you bothering me? If you want to just stick to whatever you're doing, old school, do what you want. And why are you bothering me? Type thing, you know. But then again, I used to train people several times a week. I refuse to do that. I refuse to do the babysitting thing. If you need someone to be with you all the time, I don't want that, because I can't charge a high price for that, you know. And if you go on vacation, I'm fucked. So, and I can't, no. Whatever. So we'll see. I mulled over in my head how I would do an ad, which would basically just be videos, just talking candidly with no script. You know, if you're like trying to be alpha and you want to look like an alpha, I'm like, no, I'll take all the betas. Jordan Peterson, come over here, I'll take you. You know, so you don't look like you came out of Auschwitz. You know, so you don't always have to wear suits. You can actually look good in a t-shirt. Because I know you don't. And maybe help you bring you up to the strength you had when you were, you know, weight training as a youngster. But anyway. So, as with everything, you know, wait till it subsides and before I do anything. If it still comes up to that, then I'll do the video. Because I'm sweating right now, I'm not going to do it now. But, yeah. It's getting close. I was really... I was anxious the whole time, but he is more anxious, so it was like perfect. I didn't have my imposter syndrome. And I didn't ask him any questions like, why did you pick me? You don't even know who I am. Hey, I'm happy that happened at least. So, it's just I have no money to put aside from the money he gave me. Anyways, that's it.